This news update is brought to you by...
Say hello to Carol. Carol talks for a living, from morning till night. So she relies on Flo's crystal clear home phone service brought to her through Flo's 100% fiber to the home network. It keeps her in the know, and because she bundles her mobile broadband and TV services, she enjoys huge savings, so she can enjoy much more for much less. So visit any Flo retail outlet, call 1-800-804-2994, or visit discoverflow.co to find out more. One-of-a-kind connection. This is how we flow.
It's Thursday, July 7, and this is your Barbados Day Afternoon Update. I'm Kmar Jordan. Thanks for joining us. Unfortunate, that's how leading criminal attorney Andrew Pilgrim QC describes comments made by Attorney General Adriel Brathwaite criticizing the continued imprisonment of Constable Everton Gittings, who has been charged with the March 2015 murder of Selwyn Knight. Speaking to rank-and-file members of the force yesterday at a meeting of the Barbados Police Association, Mr. Brathwaite said he could not understand why the police officer could not be released on bail, since bail was granted to Lord Evil, who is also facing a murder charge. Mr. Pilgrim tells Barbados Today the AG spoke out of turn.
If it is that the Attorney General has made these unfortunate comments, it shows that he's prepared to meddle into what is going on in the courts in this country. That is extremely unfortunate, especially against a background where the Prime Minister was a few weeks ago saying that he was hit for 6 to learn that people could get bail for murder in this country. It is a sad comment on the state of politics in this country when people who are part of the political directorate do not understand what is going on in terms of the grant or non-grant of bail, and do not appreciate that they need to be sensitive as to why courts grant or don't grant bail.
Mr. Pilgrim added that the country needs to take a second look at the granting of bail. He says it's necessary because the law courts are taking far too long to hear cases.
It is my belief that where you cannot give a man a trial in a reasonable time, that man should be on bail, whether the offense is murder or whether the offense is shoplifting. Now, in Barbados, we have shown ourselves to be totally incapable of guaranteeing anyone a trial in a reasonable time, whether that is a speeding ticket or whether it is a murder or treason indictment. We are incapable of that. Therefore, we need to seriously examine whether or not almost every person who comes before the courts in this country should be admitted to bail.
Meantime, the island's law enforcers are battling for what they call a long overdue salary increase. The president of the Police Association, Mervyn Grace, says officers have not enjoyed a pay hike for 7 years now, and they're ready for negotiations. He says they want increased allowances and improved working conditions, but so far their cries have been falling on deaf ears.
We have been in discussion with the Attorney General, and to date there has been no resolution on the improvements in our conditions of service. We have asked for the retirement age to be down to 25%, correction 25 years, and that is for the junior ranks. We've asked for increased medical benefits and better accommodations. To date, the retirement at year 25 is still a no. The medical benefits have been decreased. The accommodations have not yet properly or adequately addressed. We have serious issues with the operations of the PMOs. We will definitely be addressing this matter in the very near future.
But the Attorney General insists that that is not the case. While noting that officers deserve better pay and conditions, he says the matter is out of his hands.
I do not believe that it is accurate to reflect that we've had any negotiations on salaries. That is not within my power. I think it is more accurate to reflect that in a meeting that certain recommendations were made by yourselves, and I said that this would all happen within the overall civil service framework, but moreover, that you will have to take your concerns and your proposals elsewhere. And you left with the understanding that hopefully that when you take your proposals elsewhere, that the Attorney General will support your proposals.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hey, I'm Red Plastic Bag, mentor of the Barbados Today Cropover Champion Competition. What I like about this competition is the fact that it gives you, the public, a voice in 3 major competitions for Cropover: Pickety Crop, Junior Monarch, and Soca Royale. Go to Barbados Today's Facebook page, click on the tab for the competition you want to vote for, then hit vote on your favorite video. It's as simple as that. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Special thanks to our sponsors, Flow, Capital Media HD, CGI, the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union Limited, and the NCF.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
On the regional scene, legal troubles which dogged St. Lucian Prime Minister Alan Chastney before he entered office have resurfaced. Just over a year after the High Court threw out claims of misfeasance in public office against Chastney, the Eastern Caribbean Court of Appeal has reinstated the matter. Back in December 2013, several allegations were made in a claim filed by the Attorney General against Chastney as a former Minister of Government. Chief among the allegations were that Mr. Chastney, while a Minister of Government and a candidate for the United Workers' Party, requested, advised, received, or permitted the expenditure of more than 38,000 EC dollars of public funds allocated to the Soufriere Town Council for the unlawful purpose of a campaign and political event for his personal benefit. The money has been raised by the government of St. Lucia from Taiwan for specific community projects. In a judgment delivered this week, the Eastern Caribbean Court of Appeal held that the High Court judge, Justice Bell, made an error in striking out the application against Chastney without first having a substantial hearing with evidence on the merits. It ordered that the case be sent back to the Supreme Court to be heard by a different judge. On the international scene, outrage in the United States as a black man was shot dead by police in the state of Minnesota. Philando Castile's girlfriend, Lavish Reynolds, live-streamed the aftermath of the incident in St. Paul's, showing him covered in blood as an officer pointed his gun at him. She charged Castile was shot as he reached for his driver's license.
Stay with me. We got pulled over for a busted tail light in the back. And the police just, he's covered. They killed my boyfriend. He's licensed, he's licensed to carry. He was trying to get out his ID and his wallet out his pocket, and he let the officer know that he had a firearm and he was reaching for his wallet, and the officer just shot him in his arm. We're waiting for a back. I will, sir. No worries. I will. He just shot his arm off. We got pulled over on Larpener.
I told him not to reach for it. I told him to get his hand out.
You told him to get his ID, sir, and his driver's license. Oh my God, please don't tell me he's dead. Please don't tell me my boyfriend just went like that.
Keep your hands where they are, please.
Yes, I will, sir. I'll keep my hands where they are. Please don't tell me this, Lord. Please, Jesus, don't tell me that he's gone. Please don't tell me that he's gone. Please, officer, don't tell me that you just did this to him. You shot 4 bullets into him, sir. He was just getting his license and registration, sir.
Get the female passenger out.
Man, exit the car right now with your hands up. Let me see your hands. Exit now. Keep them up. Keep them up. Face
Where's my daughter?
You
got my daughter?
Face away from me and walk backwards. Walk backwards towards me. Keep walking.
Backwards. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Get on your knees. Get on your knees.
Today's incident comes on the heels of the death of Alton Sterling, who was killed by police during an incident in Louisiana on Tuesday. Hundreds of people have protested for 2 nights over Mr. Sterling's killing. And that's news at this hour, but for more you can log on to www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper or email updates, or you can like us on Facebook. We're also on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at a supermarket or a gas station near you. Also, check us out on Channel 99, that's on Flow TV, or Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Kamar Jordan. Have a blessed afternoon, and be sure to join us back here at 6 o'clock this evening.